We are just about ready to start the second half of play here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Ron Jansa, Doherty along with you. Game 2 of a doubleheader tonight. We'll have 2 more games on Sunday. As NYU comes to town, the Violets of New York University, they leave Greenwich Village and head to University Circle here in Cleveland, and they'll take on the Case Spartans. A week ago in New York City, Case lost to NYU 78-72 in a real good game in the pit.
Yeah, went back and forth, and again, it was just that small run that Case couldn't overcome, and NYU pulled ahead at the end and took that 6-point lead. But this game between Case and Brandeis, Ron, a week ago it was a much bigger spread. Case looked a little overmatched in Massachusetts. Tonight have come out and played very well on defense. Offense have done what they've had to do, moved the ball and found an open shot and lead by 6 over the number 19 team in the country.
Case has the basketball to start the second half. It's Alex Hildebrandt, Reed Anderson, Tom Summers, Eric Doerr, and Brian Urs on the floor right now for Case. Spartans wearing red, honoring the reserve Red Cats of long ago on throwback weekend. Ball's off Reed Anderson as he dribbles in from the left side, goes out of bounds, and Brandeis will get the basketball.
The Western Reserve Red Cats, and on Saturday, Ron, they're going to wear the brown for the Case Institute of Technology, the Rough Riders.
Kenny Small steps up from the left side, about 12 foot, misses it. Ball's out of bounds, we'll wait to see. They're going to say the ball went off Case, so Brandeis will keep it. Now, I don't believe the shot did it ever draw iron? It hit the backboard, but they're getting a fresh 35, so
yeah.
Apparently they feel that the shot drew iron. So the inbounds pass is to Small. Kenny Small's got it in front of that Brandeis bench between the circles, now to Roberson with Urs on him. Urs fights through a screen.
Case still in that 2-3 zone, Ron.
Roberson dribbles in, left of the lane, puts up a shot. That one didn't draw iron, drew the bottom of the backboard, and Case comes down with a rebound. Spartans up 6. We're just underway here in the second half. It's 35-29. Hildebrandt, top of the key to Urs. Urs swings it left to Reed Anderson. Now along that block to Doerr. Doerr triple teamed inside, spins left out of it, put up a shot, made it, and he was fouled. Went to the right into a triple team, came back to his left, shot it and was fouled, made it. He'll go to the line, he'll look for 3.
And those are Eric Doerr's first 2 points. As assistant coach Gorski told us just before halftime, Ron, they've done a nice job of kind of bottling up Doerr, and with that, Case has been forced to shoot from outside.
Doerr on the season, a 55% shooter from the field and a 51% shooter from the foul line. So Eric's actually better from the field. Of course, he's closer where he shoots at 6'8" than the 15-foot that the foul line marks. He's got 2, looking for 3, averaging 11 points, 6 rebounds on the season. We've got a shoe tying.
Yeah, a couple of shoes needed to be laced up.
Terrell Hollins trying to tie up his, looks like the Brandeis team's got a Nike deal going. They are wearing sharp Nikes. Doerr made the free throw. He's got 3. Here comes Brandeis and Tyrone Hughes. Hughes off to Roberson. Case in that 2-3 zone defense. Roberson dribbles around it. Nice feed inside to Yemga. Beautiful vision that time by Roberson. Christian Yemga's got a layup from the right side. He's got 5. Case up 7. It's 38-31. Reed Anderson, top of the key now to Summers. Swings it right side to Hildebrandt. Ball above his head. Off to Urs. Thinks about a 3. Kicks it back to Hildebrandt, right wing. Quick feed inside to Doerr. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Actually, it went off Tom Summers' hand. And Brandeis gets the basketball back. Case on the season averaging 71 points per game. Brandeis averaging 71 points per game. Spartans are 9-9 overall. The judges of Brandeis 14-3, ranked 19th in the country. Tyrone Hughes with the basketball for Brandeis. Left side to Roberson, back to Hughes. Swinging all the way around. Roberson pulls back his dribble, goes over to Hughes in front of that Brandeis bench. Brandeis working from left to right on your radio dial. Yemga's now got it in the corner, pressured by Reed Anderson. 7 seconds to shoot. They find Hollins inside. He traveled with the basketball, and it is called. So it's a turnover.
Yeah, Holland found himself with the ball in his hand, but directly under the hoop. So in order to get position, tried to shuffle his feet out and took too many steps in front of the referee. Cost Brandeis another turnover. That's 8 for the judges. Case has 12 on the ball game.
So Urs will hand it off to Reed Anderson, and Case will set that offense up 17-15 left to play in the game. Anderson fakes right, passes right to Summers. Top of the key, Hildebrandt from inside the arc. Rolls around, won't go. Holland's down with the rebound. Here comes Brandeis. Andre Roberson down the floor to Kenny Small. Small left-hand dribble, hard in the lane, looked for a open Hollins. Ball went off of Lionel, or boy, I keep calling him Lionel Hollins. Terrell Hollins. He says, hey, that ball went off of Tom Summers, and Tom quickly got down the floor because I think Tom knew it went off of him too. Case will get it back.
That's a couple of calls on that side that neither coach has truly agreed with.
Hollins just stole it. Hollins stepped in. He's going against Summers. Hollins up, and he was fouled, and he's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Tom Summers will pick up the foul. That will be Tom's second foul.
Well, it's a solid foul. And put Hollins at the free throw line where he shoots about as well as Eric Dewar does.
59%.
As opposed to, what's he shoot from the field on the other?
60.
Again, a big guy with a better percentage from the floor than from the line.
Makes the first one. He's got 9. He had 8 points in the first half. Second one is up, and this one is also good. You can hear the crowd in the background. Nice crowd on hand. They honored the undefeated Case football team at halftime. The Case football team, Ed, as you work those games every fall, they've won 31 regular season games in a row. They'll start the 2010 fall on a 31-game regular season win streak. Whistle and a foul inside. That'll send Eric Dewar to the line.
They'll have some key replacements they need to make, especially at quarterback.
At quarterback, Dan Whalen, the 2-time All-America, or was he one-time All-America?
But that's significant in Division III, Ron, because they only select one player at each position, unlike other levels where they do that. So for Whalen to earn that All-American status is quite impressive. And defensively, they lose a couple of players, including Bobby Bott and Jeff Brown in the middle at linebacker. Some heart and souls guys that played 3.5 years as starters on that defense.
Dewar made the first free throw. His eyes the second as he looks for 5 points on the night, and he gets it. So Eric's got 5, Case has got 40, and they're up 7, 40-33. 16:25 left to play. Spartans looking to upset the 19th ranked team in the country. Top of the key, it's Kenny Small. Small over to Roberson, ball above his head, back to Small, left side. Wild shot. Derek Dewar went up and really created some havoc for Small while Small was in the air, missed the shot. And Summers came down with a rebound. Off to Urs, they go to Reed Anderson, right wing with Small on him. Top of the key now to Dewar. Left side to Brian Urs. Rob Scott now in the game. Scott's got it between the circles, almost lost it, gets it back, still with trouble. Off to Dewar on the block against Yemga, right side.
Boy, some
Yemga
quick hands.
reaching in. Dewar boxing him down, and Eric Dewar banks it off from the right side. He gets 2.
Eric Dewar has 7 points, Ron, all in the second half. He has all 7 points for Case here in the second half.
Spartans up 42-33. They were up 35-29 at the break. Left corner, Roberson, 3 in the air, missed it. And Reed Anderson comes down with a long rebound. Reed Anderson has only 3 points. He had a 3 early on, and he has been scoreless since. He's averaging 16 on the year. But Case is doing just fine without him scoring. He's doing a nice job rebounding. Summers missed it. Long rebound out to Roberson. Roberson leads the break. Kenny Small, right side, gets the feed, puts up the shot, missed it. Ball's tipped. Yemga comes up with it, right block, back to Small. Small goes in, goes up, comes down, no basket, and Case has the basketball.
Small gets in the air, Ron, and then he looks to try to create, but he's already left his feet.
Brian Urs with a wild spin in the lane, missed the shot. Rob Scott fought for the rebound with Yemga. Yemga won. Down to Roberson, kicks it over to Small, right wing. Small top of the key to Yemga. Quickly, they move it left block, inside spin. Is it a charge? Nope. Going to be a blocking foul on Dewar. Hollins had it.
Boy, it looked like Hollins really used that forearm and extended.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. 42-33. Case up 9. 14:41 left to play. The foul's on Eric Dewar. We'll set it up when we come back after this timeout. And breaking the huddle for Case will be Eric Doerr, Brian Urs, Evan Sudis, Rob Scott, and Reed Anderson. Sudis and Scott are both freshmen. Inbounds pass for Brandeis. Roberson's got it out between the circles. Works it right side to Small. Got a fresh 35, so plenty of time to shoot. Dribble in, draw the defense, kick off to Hollins from the left block, missed the shot.
That's Doerr again, Ron. So in a matter of 15 seconds, Eric Doerr is going to pick up 2 fouls. And now we'll have to come to the bench.
Eric hit Hollins in the head, in the forehead. Terrell Hollins will go back to the line. He's got 10 points. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First free throw is up, and this one's good. Doerr's got 2 fouls, 7 points. Brian Urs hit 10 to lead Case in the first half. Hollins missed the second. Doerr got the rebound. Here come the Spartans. Reed Anderson, right corner, 3 in the air. Boy, Reed had nobody around him. It was one of those situations. He missed the shot. You're just too wide open. Here comes Brandeis the other way. Kenny Small, he's lightning quick. Passes it off Roberson, another lightning quick guard. Kind of what Coach Gorski was talking about. Yemga back to Roberson, out to Small. Small, right wing, dribbles in, draws the defense, goes over to Hollins. He missed the bunny. Hollins missed the shot, got his own rebound, ball's loose. Him and Scott are fighting for it. The ball goes out of bounds off Hollins. Case is going to get it. My goodness, these guys are lightning fast, Ed.
Well, they have Rob Scott listed at 185 and Hollins at 225. If there's only a 40-pound difference between those two, they need to get a new scale.
Case against full court pressure defense by Brandeis. A little trouble. Now they break it. Urs has it right wing. Crossover dribble. Nice move. Off the glass. Rolls and won't drop. But Doerr down with a rebound, and it's up and it's good. Eric Doerr's got 9. All in the second half.
All of Case's points here in the second half.
Case is up 10, 44-34. 13:33 left to play. Roberson with it left wing. Gets a screen from Yemga. Scott fights through the screen. Kicks it off to Hughes, right side. Hughes to the corner to Small. Left-handed dribble out top of the key. Over to Roberson. Dribbles in, hop step off the glass and good. Andre Roberson with his first 2 of the second half. He's got 7. Case again trying to break that full court press. Rob Scott in the backcourt. Yemga strips it from him. Scott gets it back. Quickly, got to get it down. Crosses half court. Pass almost picked off by Urs. Or Brian Urs grabbed it, almost picked off by Hughes for Brandeis. On the left block, it's Doerr. Doerr banging against Yemga. Soft right hook, it's good.
Boy, is that nice.
Down the floor quickly. Here we go. Small and Roberson. Small with the shot up. In and out. Rebound Rob Scott. You can't even say, boy, is that nice, without Brandeis getting the ball down the floor and shooting it.
Well, and that's the thing is, Brandeis misses the shot, and now Case has to take advantage of the fact that they can set up an offense and work for points.
Reed Anderson dribbled in, split a double team, missed the shot, but Eric Doerr got the follow. Doerr's got 13 points.
They have no answer for Eric Doerr right now.
He's got all 13 points in the second half.
Case had 10 points in the paint in the first half, and that's full 8 for Doerr inside just in this half alone. But make that 10. Doerr now has 10 inside.
They work it inside to Yemga. Shots blocked, but I think Sudis is going to pick up the foul. Doerr blocked it, but Evan Sudis fouled him with the body before the block. Foul is on Sudis, and that's good news for Case because they certainly don't want Doerr to pick up foul number 3. Foul number 1 on Sudis. Team foul 4 on Case. Yemga's at the line. He'll shoot 2. Christian Yemga, the 6'5 junior out of Cameroon, a 61% free throw shooter. Yemga 1 of 2 at the line in the first half. He's got 5 points. First free throw is up, and it is good. Eric Doerr is going to take a much-deserved break. He will check out. Colin Mulholland will check in for him. Doerr will head to the bench with 13 second-half points. All 13 points scored by Case in the second half have come from the 6'8 junior center. Yemga missed the second. Case is up 11, 48-37. Inside 12 minutes now left to play. Sudas with it with Yemga on him, top of the key. Sudas looking for a cutter. Hands it off to Anderson, left wing, standing in front of Coach Sean McDonald. Now to Rob Scott, top of the key. Ball above his head. Nice pass inside to Anderson. Shot blocked by Yemga. Double team. Gets it off to Sudas. Ball's loose on the ground. And coming up with it in the backcourt is Roberson. Roberson down to Hughes. Here comes Hughes quickly down the floor. They got three guards that are just lightning quick. Roberson, Hughes, pass inside to Hollins, reverse layup. They've got quite a combination. It's easy to see why they're ranked 19th in the country. But quickly down the floor for Case as they broke the full court press, and Summers got an easy layup.
Yeah, Summers, they just threw over the top of it, and Summers was just waiting for the long baseball pass.
Roberson dribbles in, hops up from the left side. Brian Meehan wants a timeout, the head coach at Brandeis. Roberson just made it, so the lead for Case is now down to 9. We'll take a timeout too. 10:57 left to play. Stay tuned. We'll be back on the Case Broadcasting Network. Well, Ed, the huddle was right in front of us, so continuing my investigative report tonight on the sideburns, I do have to report now that I think they may be real. They're just not as full as you would expect them to be.
Well, they have that whole semi-pro look going. Will Ferrell.
It's throwback weekend, so some of the fellas are wearing throwback sideburns from, you'd say, the early 70s.
The high socks, the headbands.
Hollins just stole it, took it away from Summers out top. Hollins on the break, kicks it off. Right side to Vitas Kriskus, and Kriskus was fouled going to the lane. The Case crowd, as you can hear, thought the block was clean. Sudas is going to pick up his second foul.
A few of the football players sitting over there. Mason Conrad also stood up, a former player here at Case. Didn't like the call either.
So at the line shooting two will be Vitas Kriskus from Lithuania. Kriskus, an 85% foul shooter. Hit a three in the first half. This is his first time to the line tonight, and he makes it. Second free throw by Kriskus is missed, and Summers comes down with a rebound. Case has got 30 rebounds. Brandeis has got 19. That's a big difference on the boards. Colin Mulholland for Case, left wing. Roberson all over him. Swing it right side to Sudas. Now on the block, Summers turnaround 8-footer, rattles around, won't go. Hollins down with a rebound. Case only up 8. Brandeis starting to cut into that lead. Roberson with it, working against Mulholland. Forces him over to Small. Small top of the key to Hughes. Hughes with Urs on him. Nice cross-court pass to Hollins that was tipped by Sudas, and Case comes up with the steal on defense. Top of the key now, they swing it left side. Now they go inside to Rob Scott, left block. Ball fake right, turn around left-hand shot, won't go. Hollins comes down with a rebound.
You know, Brandeis only has 4 field goals here in the second half.
Roberson just faked everybody right out of their gym shorts, missed the shot. He had 3 guys he was dribbling at. Fake to his right, everybody went to the right. He went left, and he missed the layup. Down the floor for Case the other way. Brian Urs steps up from about 18 and hits it. I'm having fun watching these 3 guards. Small, Roberson, and Hughes for Brandeis. Case is up 10. It's 52-42. 9 minutes, 15 seconds. Hughes will take a 3 from about 22 feet left wing, and he knocks it down. Tyrone Hughes has 5 points. The 5'9" sophomore out of Dorchester, Massachusetts.
Well, that's some jump shot, wasn't it, Ronnie? Elevates when he hits that 3.
Holland down to Rob Scott. Scott to Sudas. Evan ball fakes, dribbles in, missed the shot. And getting underneath him was Hollins going up for the rebound. Hollins is going to draw the foul.
See, Case had that 2-on-1 with what looked like Summers and Sudas on the baseline, and only one Brandeis defender. And Sudas tried to draw the defender, wanted to dish. When the defender didn't step up, he forced a shot up, and the rebound. Hollins picked up, what, his third foul, Ron?
Second.
Second.
Case will inbound it. Hildebrand will do the honors. Long inbounds play to Reed Anderson. Anderson off to Hildebrand, and they give it back to Dorr, top of the key. Now Urs has it left wing with Hughes on him. Left block, Alex Hildebrand draws the defense, kicks it out. Colin Mulholland, three in the air, it's long, but the long rebound comes out to Hildebrand, and Case will reset it. Reed Anderson now has it with Kenny Small on him. Now at the foul line, it's Dorr. Left side to Urs. Urs with Hughes all over him. Urs along the block to Hildebrand, working against Viscus. Drive inside in the NBA. That's a shot and a foul. They're going to call the foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Vitas Kriskus. That is his first. Hildebrand went right off the foul, made the shot. In the NBA, that's, you know, that's two plus the basket.
That's continuation. You get fouled at the free throw or at the half-court line and still make a basket.
Continuation. Inbounds pass for Case. Ball's kicked around. Wow. Brandeis came up with it. And on the break, Hughes ran right into Colin Mulholland. Actually, it was Andre Roberson. Both of them about the same size, but Colin's a little bit beefier than Roberson, and Roberson hit the ground hard. Fouls on Mulholland. That's his first. Case is up 7, but Brandeis is chipping away here, folks. Hughes with it, gets a screen from Yemga. Goes around the screen, gets it back to Yemga in the lane. Yemga's going to get called for 3 seconds maybe. Now they're going to call a kick.
And Reed Anderson on the
Boy, they could get Yemga for just camping out in the lane.
A couple of years ago, Ron, we saw that point of emphasis by the referees with the feet shuffle, and you saw more traveling calls, especially on the start and stops. I think one thing they need to maybe focus on now is the 3 seconds. We've seen it last week. We saw a little bit of it last year. The guys will get in the lane, just don't get out.
Hollins on that block on the right side. Ball's on the outside, though. Hughes has it left wing. Hughes with all sorts of dribbles. 7 seconds to shoot. Kriskus with it. He's going to dribble in. He traveled with the basketball. Missed his shot. Shot was blocked. Long rebound out. Shot clock's going to go. Case is going to have it in the backcourt. They're going to call a timeout. Coach McDonald wants a shot clock violation so he can save the timeout. They're going to give Case the timeout, though. Spartans are up 7. 7:42 left to play. Ron Yonset Doherty along with you. Stay tuned for the final 8. We'll be back on the Case Broadcasting Network. After today, Case will rest tomorrow. Then they'll host New York University, the Violets, here on Sunday at Horsburgh Gymnasium as NYU comes to town. NYU would be in where? Rochester tonight, then?
No, they're in Pittsburgh. They're at
Carnegie Mellon. So I wonder what the weather will be like for them traveling tomorrow.
Well, they're going to have to they travel out tomorrow morning. They would leave between 8 and 10 in the morning and bus up here for an afternoon walkthrough, is what usually the schedule is. But Pittsburgh's looking for anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of snow, as opposed to Cleveland, which Cleveland looking at, what, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 they were talking, depending on where you were at. But Pittsburgh was in the line of fire, as was Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and some of the other East Coast schools.
Both teams come out of their huddle. Brandeis in a full court press. Reed Anderson gets the inbounds with Kenny Small on him in the backcourt. Anderson with a spin dribble, another spin dribble, pulls up his dribble, almost loses it. Brian Urs traces down a pass. Urs kicks it off to Hildebrand, left wing. And we got a blocking foul on the left block by Brandeis. Foul's going to go against Andre Roberson. That will be his third. So Roberson, one of those lightning quick guards.
Roberson has 3, as does Terrell Hollins.
3 in the air by Summers, missed it, but Hildebrandt went up and over Hollins and grabbed the rebound and put it back up and in.
That poor technique by Hollins allowed Hildebrandt the window to grab the rebound.
Down the floor, Brandeis quickly throws up a 3. They missed it. Long rebound out to Kriskus. Small with it, left wing. Case up 9, 54-45. Roberson, left side to Small, back to Roberson. Ball fake, pulls up, 18-footer, it's short. Rebound comes out to Urs. Reed Anderson, ball's loose. Hollins picks it up. Kriskus, 3 in the air, and it's good. Vitas Kriskus. He's got 7. Leads at 6. 6:45 left to play. Case needs a bucket. Stolen in the backcourt. Hughes steals it from Urs. Urs blocked the shot, and they're going to call a foul. Tyrone Hughes picked Urs's pocket, went up for the layup. Urs got him from behind. Looked like a clean block. Hughes didn't like it at all. Hughes thought they got a lot on him. He came up, looked ready to fight. So Hughes is going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Case is up 6. Hughes at the foul line this year, an 82% free throw shooter, best on the team. Now check that. Kenny Smalls at 80. The 3 guards go 85%, 82%, 80%. And just like that, Hughes misses the front end.
And we saw Kriskus miss another one earlier in the game as well, Ron.
And he's 85. (54-48). Second free throw is up, and this one is good. So Tyrone Hughes has got 6. That full court press is still on by Brandeis. Down the floor, they just throw a long pass down to Summers and they break it. Summers has it against Hollins. Summers' ball is knocked out of bounds as he tried to get it to Hildebrandt, and it goes off of Brandeis, and Case will keep it.
Case had an 11-point lead, their largest of the game, at 50-39. Since then, a 10-4 run for the Judges.
Leads now at 5. Hildebrandt will inbound it to Summers. Spots up 3. They need it. It's long. Hildebrandt comes down with a rebound. Hildebrandt kicks it off to Urs. Urs between the circles. Brandeis is really turned up the defense. The pressure it comes all the way out to between the circles. They are not allowing Case any room to breathe. Hollins was out with Dorr all the way out top of the key that time. Dorr's going to dribble in. They're going to call a whistle and a foul. Fouls against Terrell Hollins. That's 3.
The board says 4, Ron.
Oh, that'd be great. Hollins with 4 fouls. He's got 13 points. He's been a force in the middle. He's one of those seniors that has a chance to go down as winningest class in the history of Brandeis University. They're going to check him out with 4 fouls and 13 points. Kriskus is back in off the bench. Vitas Kriskus, a 6'6 sophomore. And Yemga is going to take over duties on Dorr. So Christian Yemga at 6'5 is going to spot up with Dorr at 6'8.
And Dorr's got some mass on him as well.
So they're banging bodies underneath. Urs is going to bring it out near half court. Roberson's all over him. Screen from Sudas. Sudas rolls out of it. Urs kicks it over. 3 in the air. Mulholland. No, actually that was Hildebrandt. Air ball, and Yemga comes down with the rebound. Here comes Brandeis. Wasting no time. Kriskus, 3 in the air. It's short. And Urs comes up with a rebound for Case. This is a frantic pace game, and actually it's kind of been that way since the start. The defense has turned up here in the last 5 minutes because Brandeis is trying to make some hay right now, trying to get back in this game. And they are back in this game.
No, they chipped away at it. They were down 11 with 11 minutes to play. They're now down 5 with 5.5 to play.
Fouling the ball on Kriskus. He pushed Sudas at the foul line. 17 fouls, 1-and-1 situation now for Case. Case will shoot 1-and-1 the rest of the way out. Actually, both teams will. So Sudas at the line, a 56% free throw shooter. 1 of 2 in the first half, and he makes this one. Evan Sudas, the 6'6 freshman out of Central Catholic High School in Pittsburgh. 7 points in the first half. That's his first point of the second half. Next free throw is up, and this one is also good. He's got 9 points. Case is up 7 at 56-49. We've got 5:24 left to play. Spartans have called a timeout, so we'll take one too. We'll be back on the Case Broadcasting Network.
5:24 to play in the game. Case with a 56-49 lead on the Brandeis Judges. Brandeis ranked 19th in the country by D3Hoops.com. And Case looking for a big upset here at home on Throwback Weekend. They lead by 7. They led by 6 at halftime. They've led by as many as 11 here in the second half. Now a 7-point lead in a timeout. Coach McDonald drawing up a play. It'll be Brandeis ball when we come out of the timeout, Ron. They'll have the ball under their hoop. Again, down by 7. Brandeis on the season 14-3, 5-2 in conference play. The Spartans are an even 500, 9-9 overall, and just 1-6 in the first circuit through the UAA.
Case trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. They lost last weekend in Boston and in New York, and then at home the weekend before against Washington University in Chicago. Played great in those 2 games at home, though. So here come the Judges of Brandeis. Case is up 7, 5:18 left to play. Hughes is going to have the ball. He's going to go in the middle to Roberson. Roberson dribbles around a screen from Yemga, dribbles in, high off the glass and good over the outstretched arms of Eric Dorr. Those guards, Coach Skorsky said it at halftime, they are just lightning quick and hard to guard, even in the 2-3 zone. Urs down the floor, gets it to Sudas along the right block, missed the shot. Dorr got the rebound, goes up. His shot gets blocked, and ball goes out of bounds, and it goes off of Yemga. And Case will keep it with 32 seconds to shoot. I think they got away with one, too, there, because I think Eric Dorr knocked that ball out of bounds. So Hildebrandt's going to inbound it for Case. Spartans need a basket. They're up 5, 56-51. Inside 5 minutes to play. Dorr with it left block, working against Yemga. Dorr, one dribble, kicks it out, top of the key. Urs, long 3 in the air. This is an air ball. Underneath, though, Sudas got the rebound. Ball was knocked out of bounds off Evans' hand. And Brandeis will get the basketball back. This is the spurt or the stretch that Case needs to avoid, that they've always had problems avoiding. Down the floor, here comes Brandeis.
With a lead or close in a ball game, it seems to be a 2 or 3 minute stretch where they lose focus and the other team puts them away.
Small, 3 in the air, missed it from the left wing. Hildebrandt down with a rebound. Hughes all over him, trying to steal it in the backcourt. Clears it to Urs, and Bryant sets the offense. Crosses the timeline, dribbles between the circles. 4:15 and counting left in this game. Case is up 5 at 56-51. Reed Anderson with it, left wing with Small on him. Top of the key now, Urs, another 3, sets up, missed it long. Brian Urs has had 2 good looks and has gone away empty on both of them. Here comes Brandeis. Hughes with it, over to Roberson, left wing. Inside 4 minutes to play, 3:50 and counting. Roberson's going to dribble all the way to the far right side. Now kick it back to the middle of Small. Gets a screen from Yemga. Small has the top of the key to Roberson. Splits the defense, sees a seam, pulls up, shoots it over Dorr. Coming in over the back of Dorr is Kriskus, and he got the rebound and put it back up and in. Wow. I'm sure you heard the moan of the crowd saying, how in the world can that not be an over in the back? Brian Urs takes it and dribbles the length of the floor, goes up for a layup, got fouled, missed the shot. Case is up 3. Urs is going to go to the foul line. He'll shoot 2. Foul's on Kriskus.
3-point lead for Case, as close as Brandeis has been since 30-29 when Kriskus hit the 3-pointer in the first half. And Scott responded with a 3 of his own, and Case hasn't looked back since.
Brian Urs will get 2. And he missed the first one. Brian Urs eyes the second one and makes it. 13 points for Urs. Case is up 2 baskets. They're up 4 at 57-53. Yemga over to Small. Small right wing. Small has it, sees a seam, dribbles in, kicks it out to Hughes. Hughes pulls up a 3. This one's good. Boy, he's got an unorthodox shot, but all that matters is it hits the bottom of the net. He's got 9. 1-point game.
17-7 run for the Judges.
Full court defense applied by Brandeis. Reed Anderson will break it with Small on him. He's going to hand it off to Urs. Case is up a point, 2:48 left. Hildebrandt now with it in front of the Case bench left wing. Hildebrandt still with the basketball. Top of the key to Reed Anderson. I want to remind you, Anderson's got 3 points. Averages 16 on the season. Really hasn't shot much. They've done a nice job on him defensively. Hildebrandt left baseline, dribbles in. Shot off the glass and he missed it. Down with the rebound, ball's loose. Ball is, they're going to call what, a timeout? They're going to say Hollins called a timeout.
They're going to say Hollins had possession of the ball by pinning it to the floor, which allowed him called a timeout.
So we'll take one, too. Brandeis is one possession away from taking the lead. Spartans are up 1, 2:29 left. We'll be back on the Case Broadcasting Network. Brandeis will have the basketball. The Spartans have grown cold at the most inopportune time. Case had an 11-point lead at, was it 50-39 or was it 40-29?
50-39.
50-39.
11 minutes to play in the game. So over the last 8.5 minutes, Brandeis has chipped away at the lead. A couple of three-pointers from Hughes and Kriskus. And Case is on just 2 field goals from Urs and Hildebrandt and a couple of free throws from Sudis and Urs, and that's it. It's a 17-7 run for the judges over the last 8.5 minutes.
Out of the timeout, it's Urs, it's Reed Anderson, Summers, Eric Dorr, and Evan Sudis in the game for Case. The three-headed monster, that guard set for Brandeis, still in with Small, Hughes, and Roberson. Roberson's got the basketball. Off to Hughes, back to Roberson between the circles. Gets a screen from Yemga, loses the ball. Kicked out to Hughes, though. 15 seconds to shoot. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. Hughes with it, gets a screen from Hollins. Kicks it off to Small. Small to Yemga, they swing it. 3 in the air by Roberson, misses it long, and Sudis comes down with a rebound. Big miss, big rebound. Sudis looking for somebody to give the basketball to. Trouble in the backcourt. Urs gets it, breaks the timeline. All right, Case can take a breath. Now they need a basket. 20 seconds to shoot. $1:43 left in the game. Case is up a point. Brian Urs out near half court. Left-hand dribble in front of the Case bench. Strong pressure defensively. Stepping in and stealing it. But drawing a foul is Tyrone Hughes. Hughes is 3. Team foul number, is it 9 or 10? Because if it's 10, he's going to get 2 free throws.
I believe it's 9, so he'll shoot a 1-and-1.
So Urs will shoot the 1-and-1, and Brian has been about 50% so far tonight, which is off his season average. He's a 79% foul shooter, and he makes the first one. All they need him to do is make these shots here at the end. Who cares what he did about earlier in the game? Urs has got 14.
Now foul trouble beginning to creep in for Brandeis. 3 apiece for Roberson and Hughes, 4 for Hollins.
Second one is up. This one is good. Brian Urs has got 15. Case is up 3 with 1:36 left to play. Tyrone Hughes breaks half court for Brandeis. Case in that 2-3 zone, trying to keep those guards at bay. Kenny Small off to Roberson. Back to Small between the circles. Small with it, left-hand dribble. Back to Roberson. To the foul line, he got picked in the backcourt. Roberson's going to get fouled by Brian Urs. Three fouls on Brian Urs.
Yeah, Urs looking for the poke away, and
Andre Roberson is back at the foul line where he has yet to shoot tonight, but he's an 80% foul shooter on the season. Brandeis is a team so far tonight shooting 58% from the foul line. Roberson will eye the first. 1-and-1 situation here for Brandeis. First one is up, and this one hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and drops. So he's got 12 points. 7 in the second half. Game's a 2-point game, minute 18 left. Case is up, 59-57. Roberson, the 80% foul shooter. 1 for 1 so far tonight. Eyes the second, shoots it, and this one is also good. Full court press in the backcourt. Urs gets the inbound. Urs working against Hughes. Urs dribble behind his back, gets by Hughes. Urs pulls it back between the circles. Minute 8 left to play. Urs out near the half-court line. Brian Urs with Hughes all over him. They're going to call a foul on Hughes. They're not going to allow Tyrone Hughes to tie up Brian Urs.
For Hughes, that's his 4th. Hollins has 4.
Well, they're going to keep him in because you only have 65 seconds left in this game. Sudis and Rob Scott are ready to check in off the bench at the scorer's table for Case. At the line is Urs. Brian Urs free throw. That one's going to be long. You could tell it from the time it left his hands. Hits hard off the back of the rim. They really need him to make these free throws. Case is up just a point with 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
He turned around and Reed Anderson said something to him and calmed him down. And I'm refocused on this second shot.
5 for 8 from the foul line, make it 6 of 9. Case is up 2. Yemga will inbound it and hand it back off to Roberson, who gives it to Hughes. Inside a minute to play here. Brandeis with the basketball, and Brian Meehan, their head coach, wants a timeout. We'll take one too. It is 60-58. Case with the 2-point lead, 57.4 seconds left. We'll be back. Stay tuned right after this on the Case Broadcasting Network. Worldwide, you certainly know we have listeners along that internet because we get nice emails and conversations all the time from the parents and the grandparents and the aunts and uncles and friends of these Case players who are from really all over the country, and their relatives and friends are able to catch up with how they're doing on the basketball floor, both on the women's and men's side, through these broadcasts. So we're happy to bring them to you, and we've got a fine game tonight. It's not over. 57.4 seconds left. Case is up 2. And Brandeis has the basketball. They've got it out in their end of the court, right in front of their bench. Brandeis moving from left to right on your radio dial. Case set up in that 2-3 zone. Summers, Doer, Sudis, Urs, and Reed Anderson. Small with it. Over to Roberson, right side. Roberson finds a seam, kicks it back out. Kriskus back to Roberson. 10 seconds to shoot. Roberson right wing with Reed Anderson on him. Over to Kriskus. 3 in the air. Sudis flies in front of him. Ball's long. Ball goes up. Rebounds up. Eric Doer comes up with it. Down with it. He got tackled. And they're going to call it jump ball. They're going to call it jump ball with Doer and Terrell Hollins. Doer had possession of the ball. Came down. Fell over Hollins, who was laying on the ground. And then they tied up, and they're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go Brandeis way. Brandeis is going to keep it. Let's check that possession arrow. I think Brandeis has the basketball. 32.9 seconds left. We'll keep this one here. There's a timeout on the floor. Boy, that is a bad luck all the way around for Case. Did a great job defensively. They made Brandeis work the shot clock all the way down to about 5 seconds.
High rebound that Doer did a nice job of controlling. He brought it down, kept his elbows relatively close to his body, didn't throw an elbow. Fell over what I thought was Hollins on the floor.
Case has got 42 rebounds. Brandeis has got 30. Doerr's got 6. Brian Erst leads the way with 16 points, 6 of them from the foul line, including 4 of 6 here in the second half, and including 3 of 4 in about the last minute and a half. Erst has made some big free throws.
Well, with 32 seconds to play, or just under 33, Ron, you got to believe that Brandeis is going to play for a final shot here.
Well, when you're on the road, shot clock's off.
They're going to stand and dribble this down probably to 8 seconds.
They have hit 7 threes tonight. They're 7 of 17 from three-point range.
And I would expect
It's Small, it's Roberson, it's Kriskus, it's Hollins, and it's Hughes in the game for Brandeis.
That's 4 shooters out there for Brandeis.
Out to Small, near half court. Hands it off to Roberson, over to Hughes, back to Roberson. Swing it over to Small, right side. Back to Roberson, finds a seam, dribbles in, puts up a shot, and a whistle on the shot. They're going to call Erst, I think. Yeah, Erst is going to pick up the foul. Roberson was dribbling in, and Erst grabbed him around the waist. Put a hand on him. 4th foul on Brian Erst. So with 22.9 seconds left, Roberson's at the line with a chance to tie this basketball game up.
Yeah, see, after this first shot, Eric Doers has to get off the floor.
Roberson's first free throw is up and nothing but net. He's got 14 points, 3 of 3 from the line. Subs in. They're going to put Rob Scott in for Sudis.
And they're going to leave Doer out there.
They took Kriskus out, the three-point shooter, and they put Yemga in for defensive purposes for Brandeis. So Case has got Anderson, Erst, Summers, Scott, and Doer. Second free throw's up. He misses it, but Hollins got the rebound. Hollins out to Small, ball fake, 17-footer, it's up, back of the rim, long rebound out. Brian Erst got it. 15 seconds left. Erst up the floor to Reed Anderson. He goes up, left-handed layup, and he made it. Brandeis calls a timeout. Case is up 3 with 11 seconds left. Huge rebound that time by Case. An even bigger miss by Roberson. And a heads-up quickly down the floor pass from Erst to Anderson. And Case has a 3-point lead. We'll take a timeout. Stay tuned. We've got 11 seconds left. We'll be back after this break. Well, we've mentioned it a couple of times today. Reed Anderson, the leading scorer on this basketball team. Matter of fact, he's the leading scorer in University Athletic Association play. There are 3 guys that average 16 points a game in UAA play, and Reed Anderson's one of them. And we had mentioned that he had only 1 basket in the entire game, a 3-pointer that came early in the game. But when you need your score, you need him late in the tight game, and Reed Anderson came through on a layup that was contested. And it gives him a 3-point lead with 11 seconds left. So Reed's got 5. Credit Erst with a great feed and a big rebound on the other end for Case. And Brandeis will have it. They'll have to go the length of the floor. They'll have 11 seconds to do it. So there's a mountain of time left in the world of basketball.
Especially for a quick team like Brandeis. Well, you mentioned the rebounding, 43-31. Case has a plus 12 advantage. And nobody really outstanding, but everybody even. Summers with 6, Sudis 6, Doer 6.
Case is going to apply soft pressure just so Roberson and Hughes and Small have to come up with it. Rob Scott fouled Hughes. They're going to say foul on the floor. Hughes threw up a 3, hoping to get a 3-point attempt at it.
That's after he was turned around.
So Rob Scott has fouled Tyrone Hughes. So Hughes is going to go to the line. He'll only shoot 2. It was not a shooting foul, but both teams are in the double bonus, so both teams automatically get 2 free throws every time a foul is committed. So Hughes will line up for 2. First one is up, and this one is good.
Does he miss this and attempt a rebound, or do you hit it and foul and reset?
Both teams have one timeout left. Now Brandeis has no timeouts left. They just took it. Their last timeout will take one too. 4.9 seconds left. Case is up 2. Brandeis with one more free throw. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. Ron Janse, Doherty along with you for the final 4.9 seconds left here at Horsburgh Gymnasium at the Veal Center on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. Spartans are up 2, 62-60. Tyrone Hughes is at the foul line shooting his second free throw for Brandeis. Both clubs still in their collective huddles as this timeout is now just ending. Brandeis, 14-3 on the season, ranked 19th in the country. Sporting a senior class that's going to go down in the record books at Brandeis for most wins in their career as one class. Case is on the cusp of upsetting them here tonight at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Tyrone Hughes is at the foul line. He'll shoot one more. He can draw the game within 1 if he makes it. Summers and Dorr will line up on the block, boxing out for rebounds for Case. Shots up, it's good. And a sub is in for Case, Colin Mulholland. So Tyrone Hughes makes it. It's a 62-61 game. Case will inbound it, full court, intense pressure defense. Rob Scott will inbound it. He gets it into Urs. Urs immediately trapped in the corner and fouled by Brandeis. 1 second went off the clock. Urs will get 2 foul shots. Teams are in the double bonus now. Foul was on Tyrone Hughes, which is his 5th, so he is out. And that is one of the three-headed monster guards that will leave the game for Brandeis. Good riddance to him. Those 3 guys are fantastic. It has been fun watching them, but no fun if you're playing for Case, that's for sure. So here's the set. Case is going to go to the foul line. It'll be Brian Urs. Urs, the senior guard out of Berwyn, Illinois, Morton West High School. At the foul line tonight, 6 of 9, including 4 of his last 6. So Case is going to make another defense for offense substitution now. Mulholland's going to come back out. Dorr's going to go back in. And at the foul line, shooting 2 will be Brian Urs. Case up a point at 62-61. Urs lines it, eyes it, shoots it, and it rattles off long. Brian Urs missed the first. He'll have a chance to give Case a 2-point lead here with 3.9 seconds left. Yemga and Hollins are on the block for Brandeis, set up for the rebound, working against Dorr and Summers. Anderson will go deep, and Rob Scott will pick up mid-floor.
The judges are out of timeouts.
Second free throw by Urs is up, and this one's good. Brian Urs makes the free throw. Sudis will sub in for Eric Dorr. 3.9 seconds left. Case is up 2. Brandeis will have it out. They'll have to go the length of the floor. Soft pressure defense being applied by Case, so Brandeis just can't roll the ball out. Because if they roll it out, nobody touches it, the clock won't start running. So they want Brandeis to pick up that ball. They're going to throw it in. They'll throw it into Roberson, working against Urs. Roberson steps up for a 3. It's in the air, buzzer, and he missed it. It was short, and Case has won.
For Case, Ron, that's the first time they've beaten Brandeis since January 20th, 2004. It was a 71-68 win here at home. The judges had won 12 straight coming into this game.
Congratulations to the Spartans of Case. 63-61 the final. Case has knocked off a top 20 team in college basketball.
During one of the timeouts, I walked press row and asked how long it had been since Case had beaten a top 20 team, and all the responses were a long time.